So fastest growing YouTube streamer IShowSpeed recently got a channel strike and a temporary ban from streaming after he violated YouTube's policies on sexual content and nudity. This TOS violating stream initially slipped under YouTube's radar because IShowSpeed deleted his YouTube stream as soon as the TOS violating moment occurred. But this ended up gaining YouTube's attention again when they replied to a tweet revealing the TOS violating clip from none other than Jake Lucky, the same guy who a few months back called out IShowSpeed for misogynistic comments in Valorant voice chat, which then got him banned from all of Riot Games. If you want to learn more about that, I already have videos about it on my channel, but for now let's take a look at the Jake Lucky tweet that got him temporarily banned from YouTube streaming. Jake shows the clip with the caption, "IShowSpeed getting a blowjob in Minecraft in front of 90,000 viewers. Come on man, what are you doing?"
Hey chat. But y'all can't see this because you guys are too young, and I don't want to show this to young children. So I'm about to hide my screen. Come on, Jenny, baby.
Huh?
Cool Dude responds to the tweet by saying, "If you were actually entertained by this guy, you were certified 14 years old forever." Jesus responds, "So what you were saying is, we found the fountain of youth?" Lord Real replies, "That's awesome. Let's continue watching IShowSpeed. Then we'll never get old, lol." Willie Mac Show responds by saying, "Why are you such a buzzkill? Seriously don't know how you have any friends. Can you laugh at anything?" Cavo says, "Come on man, what are you doing?" But uses this clip for clicks, likes, and spread it around even more. If you have such a big problem with it, then why signal boost the clip even more? Sam responds by saying, "You both have the same job. You should have really thought that tweet through." Cavos responds, "Not really. I make videos and content and actually give my opinions on topics. Jake just posts clips he doesn't like for shock value and engagements without any actual substance." Lawrence Chanson responds to Jake Lucky by saying, "Of course you always come after the black creators negatively. If this was XQC, you'd be spamming W." Math Goes Fast responds, "XQC would never do this though." To which Shay responds, "XQC got banned for playing a porn game on stream before." Archie's Papa responds to Jake by saying, "Holy shit, that sucks, man." I Love Pie 31 says, "You were going at him because he has an absurd amount of viewers, but this is normal in GTA RP. The irony is unreal." Coleman responds, "Ah yes, the M-rated game with prostitution / strippers, and the Minecraft with a viewer average of 8. Brandon Furr responds, "Yes, the M-rated game filled with kids / teens playing it." Anthony responds to Jake by saying, "This is disgusting. Where do I find this so I know how to avoid it?" FaZe Ronaldo says, "Where do you download this mod?" FaZe Santana says, "Slow news day?" To which Hermit92 responds, "Honest question, why do streamers hate him so much? Like, I get he over-dramatizes a lot, but sometimes he actually reports stuff that's interesting, funny, weird. I get streams don't want their shit on blast, but isn't he just doing his job?" Pro FaZe Ninja responds by saying, "He reports negative things to black streamer." XL Foxy GG responds to Jake by saying, "Guy can't breathe without making a report about him." Seam TV responds to Jake by saying, "People do this in GTA RP all the time, but you only have a problem when Speed does it?" Back6 responds by saying, "Seam, what the fuck are you saying, bro? You can't compare GTA to Minecraft," laughing my ass off. Alt F4 responds by saying, "You think that only kids play Minecraft?" To which Back6 responds, "Obviously not. The games have totally different natures. Minecraft is E for everyone, and GTA is rated R. No shit that GTA is gonna have sex in it. Are you dumb?" Cass BD responds by saying, "What's stopping a 10-year-old from playing that?" Boneless Tide Pod responds to Jake by saying, "Jake Lucky if a hall monitor didn't exist." PWR Timmy says, "Come on man, what are you doing?" Repost said clip to 270k Twitter followers. Paryeet responds to Jake by saying, You can't cancel him, buddy. Move on to someone else. EXSZN says, I'd be walling on GTA RP, Jake. Lurkin Panda quote tweets Jake and says, MF's defending this dude showing porn to kids by saying it happens all the time in GTA RP. Idiots. Fucking idiots. Kai Birth says, how do his parents wake up every day knowing this is what they are responsible for creating? Justin Wang says, looks like he's getting a blowjob in Minecraft in front of 90k viewers. Mudahar says, laughing my ass off, I did not expect to see Minecraft cock. Luna says, Jake Lucky posting the same blowjob Minecraft clip and getting 20 times more views than Speed did. Man, what are you doing? Eckhart's Ladder says, laughing my ass off, this is hilarious. Generation Z is the funniest generation by far. Technical says, Jake Lucky attacking a black creator for getting head. Come on, man, what are you doing? Lord Vega says, Grandma Jake out here winning Hall Monitor of the Century. Relax, guy. So a couple hours after Jake posted his tweet, Team YouTube responded by saying, mind sharing the video URL with us over DM? You can also report the content using the steps here, sharing the link to their report page. Shortly after this, IShowSpeed then received a strike and temporary streaming ban on his YouTube channel. He shares this with his audience on Twitter and captions it by saying, really? I couldn't even hit 10 million. Nothing happens in this stream. Can't believe this actually happened. Can you guys please review this stream? At Team YouTube, at YouTube. Emilio responds by saying, Fed Lucky back at it again. Your fellow Arab quote tweets Speed and says, this is what happens when we give white racists like Jake Lucky a platform to ruin people of color's achievements. IShowSpeed also updates his fans on his Instagram, saying, I'm banned guys, goodbye. Jake Lucky shows this on his Twitter and captions it by saying, IShowSpeed claims he has been banned and saying goodbye from YouTube. He's just given a community strike and the content was taken down. That is all. He is not going anywhere and will break 10 million subscribers today. Snake responds to Jake by saying, why do you constantly go after him, bro? Just a question. Jake responds, I would mention any streamer on Twitch or YouTube who decided to get a blowjob in a Minecraft mod in front of 100,000 people. Dan Willius responds, the next video would be you giving Speed a blowy, since you go on about him so much. Give it a rest. Willie Mac Show comments on this by saying, amazing that Jake Lucky is trying to get Speed a strike over a fucking joke. Jake Lucky doesn't give a shit about the children. He just rage baits to people who don't even follow IShowSpeed. Journalists like Jake Lucky have killed comedy. Literally the biggest loser on the internet. Imagine trying to get someone banned over a Minecraft penis. I drew one in Microsoft Paint yesterday. Hope I don't get banned for that. IShowSpeed then directly responds to Jake Lucky when he says, bro, what is your problem? Like seriously. Jake responds, I talk about streamer news. You are a streamer. You got a blowjob in a Minecraft mod. I shared the clip. Speed responds by saying, yeah, and you shared it with no context. I immediately deleted the stream as soon as it showed TOS. Just admit you want views and it's okay. I will never show porn on stream knowing my position, but your job is to make someone look bad, so congrats. Jake responds by saying, what do you mean without context? You literally knew you were giving a blowjob live on stream from a Minecraft character for nearly a minute. Give me the full context then. Speed responds, you're just not getting the point, are you? To which Jake responds, what's the context? And Speed replies, what do you mean the context? I just told you. Obviously I didn't know TOS was going to pop up, so I deleted the stream. It's like getting a dance in GTA, etc. Just hold this ratio, mate. I'm tired of going back and forth. Greek God X comments on the situation by saying, sorry, but IShowSpeed is the best thing to happen to streaming in 2022. He is one of the few that makes me laugh left. W Speed. Yo, this Jake Lucky guy is giving me real Randall vibes. No cap, he kinda looks like this. Keemstar then gives his opinion in a Twitter video titled, IShowSpeed versus Jake Lucky.
Let me get you this straight, just so we're on the same page. Speed, a gaming entertainer, is fucking around with like a Minecraft sex mod, right? Making jokes about getting a blowjob or whatever. He's an entertainer. He's doing entertaining things, all right? He's cracking jokes. He's entertaining people in front of like 60,000 people, right? Jake Lucky has a problem with it and says, why is Speed pretending to get a blowjob in front of all these people? But then clips it and tweets it out in front of all of his audience. So it ain't about people viewing this, because if it was, then why is Jake Lucky sharing the fucking clip? What is the point of it? The point is to tattletale. The point is to narc. The point is to get Speed in trouble. Team YouTube responded, hey, we're going to review this and da-da-da-da. Like, I don't know how anybody in this community can support Jake Lucky. I don't know how you can support Jake Lucky. Why hasn't Jake Lucky called out all the sexual stuff on Twitch? If he's so worried about Speed, What about all the sexual stuff in gaming that happens on Twitch on a fucking daily basis? What about the gaming entertainers with the OnlyFans or the gaming entertainers in the hot tubs? Does Jake Lucky have a problem with that? Why is it always Speed? He's always targeting Speed. Somebody please explain this to me. And he does it in a very non-logical way that doesn't make sense. I can't believe you're sharing this in front of all these people. But he shares the same clip. He shares the same clip with his followers. Something is not adding up. It's not adding up.
He then follows up his video by saying, racially motivated, to which Jake Lucky responds to him with a screenshot of Keemstar saying the N-word to Alex back in 2009. Keem then continues tweeting about the situation when he makes this poll with the caption, is Jake Lucky's several attacks on IShowSpeed over the last year racially motivated? The final results with 30k votes were approximately 30% saying no and 70% saying yes, Jake Lucky hates blacks. Doc Hatchie quote tweets Keemstar and says, how does this dumbass still have his account? Absolute man-child. Jake Lucky responds by saying, I got a grown man who has full out yelled the N-word, somehow leading the charge that I am a racist. And Twitter has no policy in place to stop it because he is just sharing his opinion. Fun times. Keemstar then continues yet again when he tweets out who Jake Lucky thinks he is versus who Jake Lucky really is. Hashtag free speed. With the left image showing Jake Lucky as an FBI agent and the right image showing him as a hall monitor. Jake Lucky's partner Hunter shows Keemstar's latest tweets about Jake Lucky and captions them by saying, hate-mongering and slander to a massive audience like this is filthy. Genuinely concerned how this isn't worth at Twitter Gaming taking action. Keemstar responds to him by saying, slander? Those are legal terms. Let's go to court and see if you win. Hunter responds by saying, no one wants to join your dick measuring money contest in court. We are 20-somethings trying to make it. You are both publicly and privately trying to promote Jake as a racist, to people to try and tarnish his reputation in the community, to try and hold on to relevancy. Keemstar then responds, my lawyers will be contacting you. Jake Lucky's partner also goes after Kavos when he tweets out the duality of man, showing the tweet we read earlier where Kavos asks Jake why he's signal boosting such a problematic clip, as well as a tweet Kavos made a couple weeks ago where he criticized IShowSpeed for lighting fireworks in his own bedroom. Kavos responds to Hunter by saying, yeah, I have a valid opinion and actually said my problem with the clip, that he could have started a house fire. Jake Lucky just posts the clip with some vague opinion, but he knows it will get clicks. Also, starting a fire versus a stupid Minecraft blowjob are completely different. Hunter continues to defend his partner on Twitter when he tweets out, only on the internet can a kid stream himself having sex on Minecraft to a bunch of other kids, and Jake gets blamed for the dude getting in trouble. Bunch of morons. If you were trying to argue that the 17-year-old child, IShowSpeed, should be allowed to stream this and there's nothing wrong with it, I can only assume you were a sexual predator. If this is the content you support, you are disgusting. Now this tweet is extremely nuclear, like implying people are pedophiles because they are criticizing Jake for signal boosting a clip that a streamer already deleted of him accidentally showing Minecraft cock on stream. So I responded to him by saying, Jake Lucky's husband says if you disagree with Jake Lucky's coverage of IShowSpeed, then you are a pedo. Which Hunter then responds by saying, why the fuck didn't you tell me we got married, Jake Lucky? This feels like some weird middle school shit, when if you disagree with them, they tell everyone you're gay. Which even though that wasn't my intention at all, the lack of self-awareness is just insane considering he just said that anyone who disagrees with Jake is a pedophile. So I respond to him by saying, your bio says that guy with Jake Lucky, and your banner is you guys together. With how much emphasis you put on you being partners with Jake in your profile, I assumed you guys were dating since a lot of couples on Twitter do that. Kind of weird that you assumed it was an insult. Calling you Jake Lucky's husband was to highlight your bias towards him, not to say it's bad that you were gay. Kind of cowardly that you were trying to twist my tweet into somehow being homophobic instead of actually addressing the criticism. Oh well. Hunter then responds to me by saying, never heard of business partners, duos, co-hosts, spend more than 5 minutes looking at our profiles? If so, you'd obviously know Jake is dating someone. I've been married to my wife for years, and Jake and I worked together as partners for 2 years now. Weak excuse. To which I respond, I spent 5 minutes looking at your profile, and it was all tweets defending Jake. That in combination with the bio made me think you guys were dating. When you say you were with someone in your bio with no extra context, it usually usually implies that you were in a relationship with them, which is legitimately what I thought. I didn't think they were actually married yet, but I thought they were together. Because believe it or not, I do usually spend over 5 minutes looking at someone's profile before I cover them in depth on my channel, and the last like 24 hours of tweets were him talking about Jake. Jake again is heavily prominent in his bio, and then when you go over to Jake's profile, he sends images of him in a dress to people and just dresses and presents himself in a way that seems gay. That in combination with Hunter's banner picture and bio, and the fact that Jake's handle is literally Jake Sucky, just made me think they were gay. And there's not really anything on their profiles that indicate that they're straight or in a relationship with a woman. So yeah, I made an honest mistake, but calling me homophobic for that, I think is just really fucked up. Like, obviously I was criticizing you for your ludicrous take on calling people who defend IShowSpeed predators and not joking that you're gay, but I guess just continue to twist it in any way that makes you look better, bro. But anyways, moving on, Keemstar continues to argue with Hunter a little bit more on Twitter when he says, Jake Lucky's co-worker Hunter tags Twitter Gaming trying to deplatform me for reporting, giving my opinion and cracking jokes on the hall monitor known as Jake Lucky. He also accuses me of slander, a legal term that I'm challenging him to defend in court. Hashtag drama alert, hashtag free speed. Hunter responds by saying, court isn't some silly challenge to joke about. You are repeatedly messing with someone's reputation to try and force your audience to believe he's a racist with no founding. Yes, you deserve to be deplatformed. Keemstar shows this tweet from Hunter along with some other previous ones. At the time of this tweet, 22,000 voted that they think Jake Lucky attacks on IShowSpeed were racially motivated. Jake's co-worker Hunter says those 22k people are slandering Jake Lucky. Take us to court then! Twitter Gaming supports the gaming community. All of us, not just you. Keemstar then shows Hunter's ridiculous tweet calling people sexual predators and captions it by saying, another unhinged tweet from this person. Defend it in court! Moving away from Hunter and back to Jake, he tweets out a meme of IShowSpeed having him on a leash and says, oh, come on. Speed responds by saying, remember, you were nothing until you made that tweet about me. After continuing to get all of this ridiculed, Jake then tweets out, I'm not sorry for sharing the speed clip. I would have done it for any streamer and I have in the past. I'm sorry I didn't censor it to my audience. I'm sorry that I'm now somehow racist and my family is getting threats. Please keep the hate directed at me and me alone. Chris Raygun responds to him by saying, you were not racist, you were just this guy, showing a picture of Randall. And Willie Maxshow responds to him by saying, you are a professional hall monitor. And that is about it for the Twitter discourse surrounding Jake Lucky's call out and IShowSpeed's temporary streaming ban. I would love to know what your guys' thoughts on all of this are in the comment section below, and if you want to see more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.